Hello, good evening, and welcome back to the final episode of our campaign of Food and Evil. We're in the final stretch for Food and Evil on backer kits. If you haven't already, go check it out. And we've got our returning players for tonight. I'm Ryland. I'm the writer and co-designer of this game, and I'll be running it this evening. We're going to go around in table order. You guys can't see the card table, but that's okay. You won't need to. We're going to go around and introduce our player names and our character names and a fun thing about your character. Starting with Clin.
Hello, I am Clin, or SSS Biscuit. I will be your tiny pastry imp for the evening. My favorite thing about Biscuit that I've not gotten a chance to use is that I have a little dancing egg timer, and I
Lovely.
remembered that recently.
Lovely. Nikki.
My name is Nikki, and I play Garth Fieri. And Garth has an old Nokia cell phone.
Hey, Snake.
That's
That's it.
hell yeah. I forgot. I love the whimsy of this world. Um, Jo- Lucy, Jordan, Jojo.
Hi, my name is Jordan or Jojo. I'm playing Lucy Fryer. I'm the resident fry cook of this little band. My dude is big, but last time he was little and he's got tentacles. One specifically.
And yeah.
Yeah, it's an important distinction.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Sam.
Hi, I'm Classic Sam. I play Samich, and I don't remember.
Okay, that's fine. All right. If you're just joining us, Food and Evil is played using a deck of 52 cards. So each player has their own deck of a selection of cards they can add to as they level up. The way the game works is when they need to resolve a problem, they're going to pull a card from the top of their deck, flip it, and add the appropriate attribute score. If they match the flavor or suit of the card, they'll get an ingredient, no matter whether they succeed or fail. And if they fail, it's still fun. The game ends when they have enough ingredients to try creating the final dish, and then it's one large flip to see if they make it. And yeah, we'll see what happens tonight. All right, we join the imps. You guys have been flying around in your food truck, solving problems, breaking hearts, winning hearts, making a name for yourselves in the food scene. And you were back in hell, I'm going to say visiting your families. And you were on the way out to go back to the wider universe, and you got a call from the GM, the general manager, uh, not chewing you out, but sort of in a little bit of a panic. And he was like, "Hey, listen, I need you guys to make a special stop. Do you know? Do you guys know Count Chocya?
uh,
Like,
Is he on TV?
No, he's like a crazy recluse. He hasn't come out in centuries. But you know, what's you know that really good can those chocolate bars you can get with blood in them?
Blood balls.
Yes, yes, that's him. That's his factory anyway. But no one's seen him. Anyway, we got word that he might be trying to make a move to take over hell. So I need you guys to swing by and see if you can stop that if that's true. And either way, maybe get him to open up the factory and start selling candy again.
I really like the nerds. The those like little candies that kind of pop in your mouth. Or those pop. Those are something rocks.
Pop Rocks.
Nerd rocks.
Nerd rocks.
Yeah, he
No,
does both.
yeah, nerd rocks.
Yeah,
Pardon.
that's him. All right,
Those are good.
all right. That's two of you. What are the other two of y'all's favorite candies that Mr. Chonka makes?
Um, I love the millisecond gobstopper. You pop it in your mouth, it's gone before you
Sure,
know it's
sure.
there. Yeah.
Who has time?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't be sitting around enjoying candy.
This is hell. We have stuff to
Yeah.
do. All right, biscuit.
I like mm, Chuckles.
What?
It's
Classic.
Chuckles.
Oh yeah. I,
The it's like when you laugh a little bit.
oh, they look like smiles.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
But don't
No.
they have like
Okay.
chocolate in it?
Yes, it's a another name for that type of laugh is like a snicker. Chuckles.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Listen, this is an urgent matter. I don't know why I'm talking to you all about candy this long. I gotta go. So anyway, I sent the coordinates to your food truck. Get there, figure out what's going on.
There's not, by any chance, it doesn't require a ticket to get in or anything, does it?
He already hung up.
No, great.
Does our food truck have any of
Do
it?
we have the number to call him back?
Sure, yeah.
Call him back.
Star 69.
There you
Nice.
go. Call
He-
him back because we need to know, can we get in? Is there a ticket? Do I need to get a badge? Is it a 4-day thing? A 3-day thing?
I
If
think
it's
he
a
assumes.
recluse, is it a festival?
I,
Is it like a
what?
con?
I think he assumes you'll break in or sneak in or charm in or you guys are wily.
Yeah, act like a fortune telling vending machine and
Sultan.
you know.
Yeah, it worked once.
It worked
Well,
once.
yeah. All right,
Got
so
in.
you guys take a big left turn and sort of head back through the gloomy atmosphere of hell, skating through the lower dimensions. You find yourself in a sort of gothic area you've never been before. It's less fire and brimstone and more mist and fog and bats. Who's driving?
Lucy
I'm
Fryer.
driving. Yeah.
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 What tunes are you playing?
Toccata and fugue in D minor.
It's canon. There we go. Love that.
Because you said it feels kind of emo, so we're listening to
What is it?
well, but we're listening to some my Black Parade. We're listening to the Black Parade. Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
love that. I love
Why?
that. Because he thinks
When
we're
I
in
was
Emoville.
a young boy, my
But it's
father-
just the one note that starts that song over.
Oh my god.
over and over and over again because it's hell.
Because it's hell. Yeah. Incredible. You guys are sailing over the tombstones, and you see in front of you a looming stately manor with factory smokestacks sort of punched through the roof, peaks of its towers hidden by dark clouds hanging around it. And as you glide down to a stop, there's a huge brass door knocker that looks like a giant pair of teeth. Yeah. How do you guys want to go in?
Man, I don't remember the last time I saw a knocker that looked like teeth.
Just a Tuesday.
Do you think it like could actually like bite?
Only one way to find out.
Damage.
Yeah, what's up?
You want to try knocking?
I mean, I can knock a tooth out.
Do it.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Okay,
Yes.
so Sandwich is gonna get her you know those meat tenderizers?
Uh-huh.
She's gonna get one of those, but it's super huge.
Yes.
And she's gonna take a running start
I love
and go for like an incisor.
Incredible. So you're gonna flip. This sounds like you're doing body for like raw natural strength, and the flavor you're shooting for is salty diamonds. 'Cause it seems like a salty. I feel like property destruction is kind of a salty thing to do.
I'm assuming that this is already flipped, so I'm gonna take the diamond anyway. There's a 2 of diamonds.
Uh-huh. So sorry, did you say that one was already flipped, or that's when you just flipped?
Yeah, it was already flipped 2 of diamonds.
And you want to stick with it,
Uh,
or draw a new one? Sorry, I didn't see that one was flipped.
I'm gonna stick with it.
Cool. All right. What's your relevant score for body?
Hold on. I gotta go back. Sandwich body is 1.
All right, so that's a 3. So yeah, that's a failure, but you get the flavors. So that works out amazingly. I mean, we could have seen this coming. It's a
Yeah.
door knocker. You run up and you just kapow it, and it goes sailing off the door, smashes on the ground, and busts open. And you see inside the sort of gilded brass are a real enormous pair of what look like novelty vampire teeth, but they're real vampire teeth. They're just huge. So that's your first ingredient is giant vampire teeth.
Hell yeah.
Um,
First
uh,
ingredient acquired. We haven't even been inside.
yep. And the failure is this didn't open the door at all. It just doesn't have a door knocker on it anymore.
Um. Uh. Listen. Ow. 1, 2. Those look like it hurt. But it doesn't seem like this is actual door knocker. It seems like it's actual teeth. So do you want me to just knock with this?
Yeah, let's just make a bunch of noise, see who comes out.
I take out my trombone.
I love that. I just start shouting, "Hey! Hey!"
And Samus's gonna just knock on the.
And I play Black Parade.
Oh my god. What is Biscuit's noisemaker?
Biscuit's noisemaker. Taking inspiration from our pre-stream combo, unknown to most people outside of the people in the truck, Biscuit is pretty gassy on any given day.
Yes.
Oh, that part of the convo. Okay.
That one is so much better than what I was afraid of.
So you're hammering on the door. Lucifer is yelling, playing a trombone and farting intermittently. You're making a huge racket. Eventually, there's sort of a classic horror movie, and the door screeches open slowly and dramatically, and there's no one behind it. And a dark wind rushes out, and it smells delicious.
It
Like
doesn't smell anything like
No, it smells like-
Biscuit's butthole.
I mean, I don't know if your butthole smells like pralines and chocolates, but that's what the wind smells like. You are a
Pralines.
pastry chef, so maybe.
Maybe. Man,
The
if I
way
could
is
figure out
open.
how to make farts smell like pralines and chocolate,
Oh yeah, you could sell it to the Kardashians for like $2 billion.
minimum.
Pralines and chocolate is sulfur.
That would be great. Hell smells like that. I'm there.
Mhm. The door is open.
So the GM called us and told us we needed to come here. Did he say why?
He said the guy was trying to take over hell, maybe, and if not, he still wants him to make candy again, and the factory's been closed for a long time.
Well, it looks like he's trying to take over hell because he's not here. So we should probably just get the candy going.
Yeah, honestly, the truck has been kind of getting cramped lately. If we could have a full facility to produce candy, and let's just take this house over.
This is incredibly good. All right, do you guys go in?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got to
This is
check
mine
out our
now.
new digs.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. So you stride in like you already own the place. And apart from the sort of quiet, dead outside, the interior is it's pretty warm here. It's kind of humid and it's very active. You see that this is a working factory. And the only people you see doing anything are large humanoid turtles running to and fro. They've got chocolate stained aprons on. They've got little feathered Dixie cup hats, and they seem really busy. They're pushing carts of ingredients. They're some of them are repairing parts of the factory that are looking a little worse for wear. They're like swinging from the ceiling on long red licorice ropes, painting bits of the upper wall. Yes, Biscuit, did you raise your hand?
I did. How fast are they moving if they're turtles?
Way faster than a land turtle, or than like a turtle.
Are they Koopa Loompas?
That's what
Maybe.
I was just about to say.
There, yes. I feel like you should take inspiration for absolutely
Gloombas.
guessing the pun already. There you go.
Yes.
That's correct. Yeah, you see them rushing hither and thon. Let's go around and help me build the world. Starting in table order, what signs do you see that that there's something wrong with these turtle spirits? They're not doing well. There's something up.
I've got it.
All right, you start.
Very many of them have little unicorn band-aids in the corner of their arm, like they're covering up some sort of wound.
Love that. Love that. Continuing in turn order from there, Jojo, Lucy Fryer.
You can see a couple of them just kind of like sprawled out in the corner, like leaned up against the wall, and their faces are covered in chocolate, like they've been depression eating.
Oh my god. Incredible, Sammy. Sam.
So so you can also see, like back in the day they had those like candy cigarettes. There's a few of them. There's a few of them like leaning up against watching like the other ones depression eat with candy cigarettes in their mouths.
That's the best answer. Also, it looks like train spotting in one corner of this factory. Last but not least, Biscuit, what do you got?
There's a big, just like painted in chocolate on one of the walls. It just says this is Shell, but the S is crossed off.
That's pretty
Yes.
good. And that's
This too
called
shall pass.
to shall. Oh my god.
Shall pass.
That's called environmental storytelling. Incredible. I'm just marking that down for later. I love that. All right. So going in, you see and this is the entrance to this grand factory. There's stairs split off leading to different floors. You see signs for different areas: the farm, the rodeo, the espresso sucesso machine, the loom. There's any number of things. You see there's a river, some sort of liquid, hopefully chocolate, but you don't know. What are you guys intrigued by? Do you want to try to find Count Chonka himself? Do you want to talk to Gloombas? Do you want to get going and looking around?
As a business owner, I feel like our first order of business is going to be getting the employees some sort of getting their spirits lifted. I suggest a pizza party.
Oh,
Mm. I love it.
Corporate rude.
we can watch half hour of a movie.
Do we want to do all the? So wait, do we? I love this. Do we want to do all of this? Do you want to make a pizza, put on a movie, and get a conference room?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Those are the ingredients you need to find to make this next thing happen.
Great.
Tell me how you find them. Divide and conquer. Who's going to grab what?
Well, if we grind down these bones, that'll make a nice bone meal for the crust. So I
Hey,
feel
real
like
quick,
we've got
whose
that in
bones you talking about?
teeth.
Sure. Okay. Yes. There we go.
Does that count?
Yeah. 100%. Sorry. The bone meal is for.
Crust.
I did say they were huge vampire teeth. Okay, let's say that. Where else would you guys find ingredients? Like what would your heart's desire be to find movies, pizza ingredients, conference room?
I I imagine as this is a factory that there's at least like training videos somewhere, you know?
Anti-union videos.
Yeah.
Wow, that's such a good idea. All right, flip to tell me how you use your skills in pastry chef to lead you to the employee training videos.
Oh
You could make a
man.
little sweet treat to bribe somebody, or you could
Yeah.
use your magic egg timer.
Um, mm, I I imagine that at all times Biscuit has pastry dough ready to rock and roll, right?
Sure.
And so that or is like constantly stop making stuff. So I know almond croissants are used day old uh croissants that are made into almond croissants. And so I'm going to. Can I scoop a little bit of the questionable chocolate out of the river and drizzle it over a croissant
Totally.
and see if I can spot a not a manager. What's it called when they like oversee?
An overseer?
Supervisor?
I didn't mean to be. Is that what you were thinking of? You nailed it. uh,
I'll see if I can spot them and be like, I have this, but I know we're not supposed to eat on the floor. Can I put this in your office for you?
ooh, okay. You do see a turtle that's got a bigger hat than the others, and you correctly guessed that that's probably some sort of a supervisory role. Go ahead and give me a flip. Are you trying to use what skill are you trying to use here? I'm guessing raw baking ability,
I would
flavor.
say either raw baking ability or yeah, I want him to be so enamored by the look of this pastry that he's like, please set that aside so no one else eats this.
I love that. So you're rolling with flavor, and this is going to be a sweet move. So you're looking for hearts.
All right. I did not shuffle. Three of hearts plus two.
Yeah, so that's a 5. Not a success, but do you want to just keep that because you got the flavor?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. You give it to him, and he looks at it, and he's sort of like, "Why would I wait to eat this? This looks delicious." And he starts chomping down on it. And as he
Oh,
bites into the chocolate on the almond, you see sort of a black liquid fills up behind his eyes, and his gaze sort of goes slack, and he's just like, "Gotta continue working.
oh.
Not a lot of time left before the soup." And he sort of trudges off, dropping uh, his charge. He had been in the middle of repairing the licorice fence, so he leaves behind his tools and sort of huge spars of industrial licorice. So if you want to grab industrial licorice as your ingredient,
Industrial licorice.
industrial licorice. And
Um,
unfortunately, you have not found training videos, but there's still hope.
I'm probably pretty good at finding a place where, like, I cannot do work.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
whenever yeah. So I'll probably just kind of like wander around in my
hmm
Lucy way and see if I can find a room that we could hole up in.
You've done a great job of telling me that this is a magic action because this is absolutely just je ne sais quoi is what you're doing.
Yeah, it's
It's
like,
like, you know.
oh, I guess I could hold out in here for like 3 or 5 hours.
Very cool.
All right.
Go ahead and flip with magic.
Oh, that's an 8 of diamonds.
Nice. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't set your flavor. It was not going to be. Oh,
No,
sorry.
yeah.
No. It was not going to be spades. It's not spicy, but I'm happy for it to be diamonds.
Salty? Sure.
Slacking off is pretty salty.
Yeah.
So that's a double success.
Oh, yeah,
Because
baby.
that's a tasting success. So you're giving it 2 ingredients. So you do a little wandering, and as you go through the sort of back areas, now the area around the Chocolate River, and you see there's blooming trees with vampire bats made out of like marshmallow fluff, sort of in the trees. It's a pretty incredible place. Once you get back into the office suites, it's kind of cold and dank back here. Um, and
I
it's
love dank, brother.
totally. Um, I will say on your way to finding this magical unused conference room that you can absolutely host in, um, a lot of the factory back here is unoccupied. You can steal whatever you want. I'm just going to name some areas and you tell me 2 items you'd like to take from there.
Okay.
Gummy Dragon Pen,
Yeah.
Praline Rube Goldberg,
Okay.
Candy Loom.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that I think the other two are like too good to not fully visit with the party.
Mm,
So I'll say I just get some like candy floss, some cotton candy, maybe a full cotton candy um remembrance quilt. from,
Wow.
from from the candy loom.
That's
And
crazy.
and then because it makes me feel something, because it's so empty back here, I'll just hold space. I'll take some empty space
Wow.
as an ingredient.
I love that. All right.
Wow.
Okay, your fourth ingredient on this adventure is holding space. Um, I'm so excited if you do find employee training videos, you're gonna get the ingredient listening actively. All right, you two have done something. What is the rest of the party doing?
Damage, I
Sam,
feel like I got the pizza going. If you need to do something or if you want to help me out, that's fine. I feel like I got this.
I don't know where the training videos are.
Sandwich is kind of just like, being the lab tech, kind of walking around, poking at all this stuff, all the testing things, and I think she wanders into a room that has like samples and all these different candy samples and stuff, and different iterations of candies they've tried, like um, gummy bear and lemon with chocolate, which looks disgusting. Um,
The
stuff like
focus
that.
group room.
Yeah, that looks nasty. Or like, hot dog flavor soda.
I'm
Uh,
there.
Ugh.
What?
Yeah.
Why? So she's looking around, and I think inside is also a bunch of like binders.
Yeah.
I feel like there might be binders in there. So I think she's gonna not only take the hot dog flavored soda and the licorice flavored uh chocolate, nasty. She's also gonna take all the binders and kind of drag it to where the rest of the party is.
And what are you looking for again here?
We're looking for any type of like training material.
All right. So go ahead and flip and tell me like what stat you'd be using to see if any of this is good.
Sure. What am I looking for?
You tell me.
I got a 2 of spades.
No, sorry. What stat are you using? Like, what are you?
Oh, what am I? Oh, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna use spirit because I feel like she's like just letting like
Mm,
the intel of her lab mind just like find her way through things.
nice. So that's
Pull that
actually
out my ass.
no, no. So that's how it works. You're using like your analytical mind.
Yeah.
That's actually mind, which is a better stat for you.
Okay,
So
so
that
mine.
that'll be 2 + 2. That is 4. Still a failure, unfortunately. I'm gonna say you are in the middle of getting loaded up. Your like analytical brain is kind of going haywire, and you're just being like, "I mean, we can use this. We can use this." There's so much stuff to take, so you
Right.
start absolutely loading up, and you cause a minor landslide, and you get kind of buried in stockroom materials. So could you take the stain buried? You can still move around. This means you're kind of encumbered for a little bit. Um, and yeah, you guys hear an incredible commotion. If you can get her out, you'll be able to sort through that pile. But for now, it's kind of an absolute mishmash. That was your flip. Clocking over to Garth. What are you up to?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a pool skimmer and I'm gonna look for children in lederhosen in the river.
Cool. Can I ask why?
Cooking.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
With the goal of making a pizza out of them?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying not
How?
to use the Koopa Loompa blood. I'm trying to
Mm.
use somebody else's.
Tell me on which stat you're using here.
Great question. Um I'm going to, where do you think that fishing would be? That would be probably like a body or a mind, right? It doesn't
Yeah.
matter for me because I only have one stat.
Hmm.
So
I mean, you could use spirit. You could convince somebody else to fish.
I feel kind of bad for these guys though.
Fair. All right.
You could.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to
I'll be your bait. Throw me in the river, pixie sticks.
I'll throw you in the river and then you hold up one of your old croissants, and
Oh,
that's one thing that children in Lederhosen cannot resist. It's
yes,
croissants.
it's croissants. Maybe a beer. We'll get that later, though.
I love this.
uh,
So you hook your friend on a fishing line
mhm.
and toss him in the river. Um, damn, this is an insane thing to do for reasons you'll find out soon.
Oh no.
All right, Garth is gonna have to flip. I think this is just body. It sounds like you're just using raw strength, eh?
Okay.
And it sounds like it's a sweet action because you're trying to lure a child and because your friend is helping you.
Yeah. Totally. Four of spades.
It's a four. You do have the +1 token from the pun earlier if you wanted to use that, but that would still just bring you up to 5. Um, yeah, so maybe save it.
Yeah, I'll save it.
All
If
right,
I'm helping, can I flip too?
absolutely. I'm sorry, I think in front of me.
Ah, I tried.
So, uh, you hold Biscuit down there for a while. Biscuit, it is so dark and hard to see. Your mouth, your eyes, all of your orifices are filled with thick gunk, and um, as it sort of
Yes.
seeps into your blood, you feel your mind being sort of poisoned um, by a sort of dark, commanding force, and you feel
Mm.
this insatiable urge to work here to make the
Mm.
factory hum. So take the stain grind mindset.
Sigma grind set.
There we go. All right, you guys have had some setbacks. Um, for the next flips, thank you for reminding me. When you're flipping, you can always ask for help from somebody else. They describe how they help you. You can flip 2 cards. If you're also trying to get another +1, you could burn one of your traits. And if you want to get rid of stains, just let me know, and we'll do a quick stain clearing scene. All right, you've had a little bit of setback, except for Lucifer, who's sitting pretty. Um, what do you want to do to regroup?
Am I still buried?
I'll have heard the shouts and I've been like, well, hey, what's going on? My long tentacle. I offer to you to help pull you out of the junk.
They had all these really cool things in here, and I was trying to take most of them, and I don't understand what happened. And then like, there's these binders, and then they have like hot dog flavored soda. I feel like we may need
Oh,
it.
that sounds good.
It sounds vilely good. Um, and like a whole bunch of like other stuff like licorice flavored chocolate, which doesn't seem to go together, but I guess it does.
No,
But also these binders. So I figured we could drag it out. Like if you could help me out.
maybe that's why everything fell because you took out the binders.
Yeah, I know, but we need stuff.
Yeah. Well, let's see what other stuff we can get.
Nice. You're going to help sort of search and clear.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, why don't you both flip? And we're looking for 2 things to get you unburied and to find something useful in this pile. So, the more successes, the better. Both flip. I think these are both going to be mined, though. These are both mined and diamond.
So I
Ooh,
got an 8 of hearts.
hell yeah.
We got a 4 of clubs.
Fantastic. What are you guys adding to your flips again?
Mind is 0.
Mind
Uh,
for me.
I probably have an advantage, right?
You have traits you could burn. Sorry, Sammy, what's your mind score?
My mind score is 2.
Perfect. So that's a 10. So that's a tasty success. And then sorry, Jojo, what did you say?
4 with 0 plus 0. Do I have some sort of like advantage? I've probably made a pun on the last game.
I thought you flipped an 8. Did I not see that?
No, that
I
was
think that
my
was
first card again because
Oh,
I don't know how to use this system.
that's fine. Does somebody want to help the helping? The more the merrier. If someone can tell me how they're helping this action, we can flip another. We can just keep cascading.
while you guys are like starting to organize, Biscuit comes in just like head to toe covered in like this weird chocolate. Said, This lack of organization is awful for the company. And I'm gonna try to help.
Nice. Go ahead and flip. It's a
What's my
6.
mind?
Oh, what's your mind?
1, so 7.
Fantastic. That's two successes, and Sam's was a tasty success. So Sam, go ahead and clear your stain. You are unburied, and you guys have dug through these reams of. You realize most of the binders were like old tax documents. And they're just incomprehensible devil legalese. Like no one wants to read this malarkey. Um, so what were you hoping to find, Sam? What if there was one thing from the pile you could keep? What would it be?
I think it would be the training material if it's in there.
Nice training videos. Wow. Sorry, I just just to reiterate for the viewers at home, they need a minimum of 6 ingredients for this dish, and so far we have giant vampire teeth, industrial licorice, cotton candy, heritage memory quilt, holding space, and training videos. Absolutely bonkers. All right, you have secured a conference room and training videos. No pizza yet, and you need to rally the troops if you want to have this party for your future servants. Maybe.
What we are cooking up is a self-sustaining corporate entity. That's what we are cooking right now.
You know what I was just thinking is right now in the current climate, the and I no pardon, but the grind set is becoming, taboo. It's becoming passe, and nobody wants a pizza party. They want actual results, right? So what if our pizza is even better than pizza? It's no pizza
No pizza because
because people don't
Because
want a
we
pizza
don't want
party.
to because we don't want to patronize
We're not
our future
belittling them.
employees.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a great
You-
idea
you make
actually.
your
So
own
we're
path.
not gonna
You
give
make your
you a
own
pizza
pizza.
party. We're not like your old
We
bad
wouldn't
employer.
offend you like that. We wouldn't
We're not
think
just
that
gonna
you could
give
be
you a
bought or
pizza party.
sold like that.
You carve your own way through the pizza in life.
It's a conceptual pizza.
The pizza's in here, right?
And then we say that to the
We say
to
that to the
to the
To
entire
Oompa
group
who?
inside.
To who?
to the
We
Koopas.
we
Say
gather up all the Koopa Loopas into the conference room, and we announce that the corporate takeover.
You can't get them in there unless you're luring them in somehow. What are you luring them with?
yeah, that's true.
The not promise of pizza.
The not promise of not pizza, I think technically. Um,
No, it is the promise of not pizza.
what are you
Because
luring?
the not promise of not pizza is pizza.
I,
Yeah.
w- I will say for a quick flavor moment, you're all standing in this conference room debating how to do this, and you hear sort of a weird raspy breathing, and one of you looks up and sees the ductwork running along the ceiling. There's a little Koopa sort of in there looking at you. And you notice this one does not have eyes completely filled with black swimming chocolate like the others. And he's sort of like, "Hey, this sounds great and all, but you should also get that stuff out of your friend. If you get some, if you get him a lot of caffeine, that'll wake him up. It really counteracts that. There's an espresso esso machine a couple floors down." He starts like creeping through the vents. No, you didn't see me though. Viva la revolution! Creeps away.
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you guys see that Koopa?
No.
Oh, okay.
So
I
what do you
could really
look?
go for a coffee though. You guys want one?
I wake up. I eat 12 eggs. That is the only caffeine I need. I work.
What? All right.
I don't know.
all right.
We found out
Yeah.
that SS
I'm trying to
Biscuit
be
is
an alpha
actually
male, and I'm not
Gaston from Beauty and the Beast.
Gaston does have big like tech bro. Gaston would be a LinkedIn influencer.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's the worst thing I can say about a person. So, all right, where do you guys want to go?
We'll go check the grind set on this espresso machine and make sure it's producing good coffee.
Yeah, bring the coffee up here? If we're making our employees travel downstairs to get the fuel that brings them more energy and revitalizes their soul, should we not have that on the same level as the factory?
Uh,
Hmm.
You guys have
Um,
a point. If you need to know where you're going, you have to know where you've been, right?
it's not a food pun, but that's very good.
It
Uh,
Coffee
sure is.
bean?
Coffee's
Coffee
a bean.
bean.
oh my God, I'm such a jackass. I'm sorry. Here, take a +1 token for your next flip. You nailed it. That's on me. All right, so you guys can split up, or you can all go together. Tell me where you're going. What do you want to do?
I'll go get some coffee.
Samich, do you think that you could help out with like the uh getting it out of the wall and then hooking it up here?
I could try. I mean, I haven't like I have certain tool. I mean, I could find something. Yeah, yeah, I could do that. Where do you want me to put it?
Maybe in that conference room we just found. It's got nothing in it except for like
Cool, cool,
an
cool.
old VCR.
All right, so then I'll do that. I'll do that.
What if we make caffeine pizza?
I love that idea.
That sounds fascinating.
Hmm. Hmm. All right, who? What's the group split again?
I think we're all going to get the machine.
Okay, that makes sense.
This this is totally unlike the last two sessions where we all went
Where
in
we
different
just split up the
directions.
entire
Yeah.
time.
Okay,
You told
you're-
us
one
we
with
could
this.
stick together, so we're doing that.
I love that. So
We are of one mind.
you all together head out into the winding labyrinth of the factory, going off of the vague directions a couple floors down. As you head through the bowels of the factory, you see turtles running hither and thither. This place is definitely producing candy, and you just don't know where it's going. Um, and you see signs for the espresso machine, and as you enter that section, you see an enormous stainless steel box with just two huge French presses pumping into this larger box that then goes through, well, those beautiful Italian made espresso machines they have at like nice diners. It's the size of a cathedral, and it's just constantly shaking and boiling as it gets the pressure up. You see Gloompas pouring wheelbarrows of beans into the water wheel on the side. There's other Gloompas who are just sort of like tweaking out in front of it. Um, and there's just a spigot in the front where they're tapping fresh hot bean juice, and that is getting sent off to parts of the factory to be in what the devil's the name of the dish with lady fingers? I forget.
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu and other chocolate and coffee concoctions.
Can I? I
Um,
have a name for it.
yeah,
Nosferatu tiramisu. Okay, we can continue.
the silence was deafening. I'm so sorry.
Oh
I was
well,
laughing.
look at the
I
time.
was laughing. No, I was here with you. Okay, I put myself on mute because
Oh,
I
okay.
happened to see another thing that made me laugh. So I put myself
Yeah,
on
actually, if you look at the captions on the Twitch, there is a part where nobody's laughing, but in the captions you hear ha 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 because you were laughing on mute. That's
incredible. Um, you already have a pun token, though, so you can't get
I
another
know.
one. So, but
I
thank
just
you.
wanted to say it.
Thank you. I loved it. All right.
we all loved it.
We all loved it.
Don't patronize me.
Anywho,
Yeah, no
um,
patronizing each other in the C-suite. Can we agree to that? It's employees only.
um, as you enter the espresso machine area, let's go around and help me paint the world. Who has an idea for how do you see um, sorry, I forgot their names again. How do you see Gloombas that have used caffeine to overcome the effects of the chocolate river, but are now too far the other way, just totally tweaking out? Let's paint the opposite devastating scene. We saw like Skid Row before with them slumped against the wall in despair. Now, what does them tweaking out look like?
There is one uh barista that is working the keys of this huge French press organ, and the pipes are um the bits of the French press that are pumping out all of this coffee, and the Gloompa Loompas that had imbibed too much are trapped inside the pipes and keep on like getting thrown out and sucked back in, trying to get their next fix.
Incredible. Who's next?
I think there's a small group of them, and in the coffee room, Casual Friday has become an eternity, and they're all wearing these like crazy Casual Friday t-shirts like you wouldn't like me until I've had my 16,000th cup of coffee because I'm a bitch. Um, or one says, Jesus was a Sabrina Carpenter. Um, or
That's my favorite so
one
far.
said, one just says, remember Seinfeld? But like got milk font.
Sure. I just gave you a +1 because that was incredible. Who's next?
You see, you see people who are, when people keep reusing the same coffee cups and get that coffee patina inside.
Mhm.
Every coffee cup is like that in here. No
Mm.
matter if it's like they take it out of a package or every single coffee cup looks like that. It has that coffee grime patina inside, and they just keep refilling it.
Absolutely.
Ugh.
The
Mm.
the grime of ages.
I love that. I love that. I imagine that you see it through like a crack into like a utility closet. There's some people kind of like huddled over, and if you like peek in a little bit, they're setting up lines of beans on a mirror.
Wow. Okay. This is such a depraved. I mean, it's hell. It's just very funny. All right. You take a moment to sort of take all that in. Um, and yeah, you see that the Gloompas in this room are really active, really alert, obviously. The box, so there's the stainless steel box which has like coffee reserves in it. You're not going to be able to move the cathedral espresso, but you could get like the coffee reservoir. It's going to be an undertaking. How would you move it?
Do we have to move the whole thing, or can we just reroute it so the tap comes out of the other room?
That would make way more sense. Yeah, sure, let's do that.
That's a good grind set.
Wasn't there a whole bunch of like candy straws or something
You could find candy
upstairs?
straws. You'd have to
Uh,
figure out if they're heat resistant.
I have licorice
Ah,
that
iced
typically has
coffee.
holes in it.
You do have licorice. Yes.
We could
I
use that.
think I think we just stick the licorice onto the tap, punk right onto the tap, and then we just flow it up to the conference room upstairs. It doesn't need to be permanent, just for today while we're announcing the change in management.
I love that. Who wants to spearhead that effort?
I'll do it.
Now, if you ask me, rerouting plumbing in a huge building sounds like it would be mined, but you can tell me if it's a different skill.
I mean, that makes sense.
Okay.
Otherwise engaging your mental faculty.
This is going to be mined, and it's going to be clubs flip for sour, just because I think hot licorice is disgusting. Um, And I
Ooh,
like licorice. I just don't want hot coffee in it. So this is going to be mind and sour. You can get a +1 from one of your traits. You can get a +1 from your pun counter, and you can get a friend to help if you want.
would anyone like to help me? All
Wow.
right, I
Damage. I feel like with this being, I mean, I could really try my best, but I feel like with how mechanical this is gonna be, I feel like
mm,
you're the best shot.
I mean, I did see some like plexiglass pipe things in that other room that I was buried in. And I could probably use that stuff to reroute like the plumbing and stuff. And I do have like some of the hammers, the tenderizers and stuff in my bag. Um, and I think there might be a wrench. We could figure it out. We could do
I
this.
have two things. I have a spatula and a lighter.
I love that.
If those help,
It sounds like Sammy's doing the help. So
how
let's go
about
ahead.
how about Sammy? You take it this for me because I feel like that's a better option than licorice coffee, normal coffee. And if you need tools, I know the overseer left his tool bag because he was fixing something. I could go get that for you. I'm gonna go get the bag of
I'll take
tools.
the supervisor's bag.
Yeah,
uh,
Nice. So
please.
Sam is flipping with mind. We're looking for clubs, and Biscuit's gonna assist. But both
So,
of y'all flip.
can Sam flip twice then?
You flip and she
We
flips,
both
and
flip.
she
Okay,
gets to choose which one she used, but she's applying her mind, which is better.
gotcha. Ooh.
And it's a good thing you're helping, 'cause that's an 8 versus a 3.
you're gonna use yours. We're gonna use yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's a 10. It's a tasty success. So you you straight up do this. Like, you're the lab jockey. You're the only person in this team who could build a aqueduct if you needed to. Like, you have engineering knowledge, you've got science on your side, and your wonderful pastry chef is also pretty analytical, and she's just there to help and be another pair of hands. You have an entire reroute through this factory. Um, and then you've got hot coffee on tap in that conference room in no time. um, as you get the tap set up, there's a moment where things are backing up and the pipes are shaking and rumbling, and you see the coffee building up. And before the coffee starts flowing, there was something very special in those pipes that's dislodged and gets pushed out. Because it's a tasty success, tell me what you would like to find.
I think I think we find we needed 6 ingredients, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, more than, but yeah.
I think we find since we've been like we already have the licorice, but I think we find like coming out of the pipe, coming out of this instead of coffee for a little bit of a second, it's hot dog flavored soda. I don't
And
know
then you
why I'm
realize
obsessed
that
with
it's
this.
not.
You are, yeah.
I don't know why I'm obsessed with hot dog flavored soda, but I saw it in a store the other day, and it's been on my mind.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it come out as a liquid or is it come out as like a perfect glass bottle of hot dog flavored soda?
I
ooh.
think it comes out as a perfect glass bottles, like but like those little like like wax soda bottles you used to find when you were a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nickel nips. You just bite
Yeah.
them off and just, yeah.
Someone was hiding them in the pipes.
Oh my god,
Because
they were
it's
banned.
in the espresso machine, you realize that it's not hot dog flavored soda, it's hot dog flavored soda. It's dog flavored soda that you're supposed to drink at a high temperature.
It's absolutely unhinged.
Incredible.
All right, you guys have coffee flowing to the break room. You've got instructional training videos. You've got everything you wanted to assemble the Goombas. But now you got to get them on your side. What are you gonna do? You remember a lot of the ones in this area seem pretty zombified by the same river effect that was taking over Biscuit's mind.
Well,
Um,
And that supervisor said something about the soup.
I feel like the promise of coffee is already bringing up the ones from downstairs, right?
they're not long-term thinkers, you know what I mean? Like they're pretty hype and they have more coffee where there are. So you taking some of their coffee away is like whatever to them.
Okay.
I think getting a bit of the patina and like scrape it out into like maybe a nice fine dust that I collect, and I'll try to go up into the workroom and just like kind of shady drug dealer style offer little bumps of coffee dust, and I'll be like, "There's more where this came from in the break room."
Mm. I'm gonna say with that small an amount, you are able to offer a couple of turtles bumps, but the effects are very temporary. Their eyes sort of get wide for a moment, and they're like, "Oh God, free me from this waking prison!" And then they go back to, "I gotta get back to work." So,
Horrifying.
their eyes cloud over black, like
Honestly, guys, here's what I'm thinking. We just fire everybody and hire a whole new crew. Start from scratch, ground up.
We need more training videos.
Yeah. Not wrong. Why don't we just start making more training videos? Why don't we act out the training videos right here?
Oh my gosh, I would love that. To have a hand in making this factory the best it could be.
If they're on the grind set, we give them a training video that says that they have to take a mandatory coffee break every
One of our
couple
ingredients is
hours.
taking space. Maybe they need to take some space.
Holding space as an ingredient. Hold space for yourself. Take a coffee break.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mandatory 5-minute coffee break.
What if we teach them to learn how to hold space for each other, and then bring those concerns that they come up with to management?
Yeah.
Great. We could put like a suggestion box out there and then never
Yeah.
open it.
just to remind you, they are brainwashed because of a drug currently. It's the issue at hand. Preventing them from hearing your incredible message of positivity and the new deal that's coming.
Is there any sort of communication with them that's like telling, besides the brainwash, is there any sort of like auditory thing that's like, like
No, and in fact, when Biscuit fell into the river, after that, she was just sort of getting direct psychic impulses, and she felt like a dark presence commanding her.
okay.
What if we made coffee flavored chocolate and mix them together, and then it just makes a neutral thing?
Cool.
I'm wondering. There's something about soup, right?
Cold soup. No.
Are they making turtle soup up in here? It's a candy factory. Maybe what we got to do is we got to find where they're doing all the soup. And we got to make it go away so that way they don't feel like they need to self-medicate with whatever they're self-medicating with, because there's some sort of horrible murder machine turning them into something that isn't candy.
You're a conspiracy theorist.
I
Where did you get
adjust the
that
grill
crazy
thing going
idea
in
from?
my head and go, no.
Can I also drink some of the coffee?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I thought we had already cleared you getting out of there, but yes, go ahead and
Okay,
clear your condition from the coffee.
Cool.
I will miss your aphorisms though.
Oh, I can still do them. Can I
Alright.
try something?
Yes, please.
Can I take a cup of coffee up to a worker and say, "This will improve your ability to work"? And see what they do with it.
Sure. I think they absolutely take it. They buy that, and he drinks it, and you see the brainwashing start to clear. He's already tweaking a little too much. Like the turtles were not meant to go fast, so there's already something a little wrong with them. So,
Yeah.
but he's just like, oh my god, the waking nightmare, the soup. I gotta. And he starts like rushing to the other turtles and grab them and being like, "You gotta wake up. You gotta snap out of it." And they're also like,
Give him coffee.
they all sort of start turning on you as they notice this guy running around agitatedly. And you do finally hear a voice come over intercoms that is just like, "Who is in my factory?
Daddy's home.
You are in
Who's
my home."
No, I was referring to you as daddy. That was.
Yes.
You can hear through the intercom too, not just talk through it. Is this?
I can hear through every
ways?
turtle's ears.
Oh.
And all the turtles turn to you with their black eyes pulsing, and they're like, "The master commands us."
What's a soup?
Turtle soup. It's kind of
I
my,
was right.
it's my business.
Right.
You were
Look,
right.
You can't touch me. It is my dark evil plan to consume a turtle soup from 1,000 turtles and take over hell.
A
You can
thousand
get
Are those
stuck.
two separate things, or does one require the other?
There is a great magical ritual that involves a huge amount of blood sacrifice, and also I like the taste of turtle soup, so it's kind of a win-win for me.
So is the liquid their blood?
Yes, with chocolate mixed in.
That's
Did you fall in that? It's pretty gross.
that's not a soup.
Oh, this river is for the chocolate. It's why the chocolate tastes so good. Down here in my lair, it's just straight blood, but you'll never find it.
But you just said it was down here, right?
Yeah, I have guards.
So there's a stairwell.
No,
we can-
no, no, I didn't say that.
Can I go find a
You
directory?
did say down, man. You said down.
I go find the stairwell.
Flip for it. How are you finding it? It's secret.
It's secret.
Didn't we already take it
follow-
down?
I
the coffee?
follow-
There's a lot of different ways around the factory. It's like
I
a
follow
maze.
the sign that says Dracula's
No,
office.
no, there's no such sign. Flip for me how you would find this secret place.
He said that there was a lot of blood. I feel like with how much meat that I have worked with over the course of my career, that the scent, that coppery tang, is just like so easy for me to hone in on.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sniff it out.
I love that. I would think that would be, I don't know, what stat do you think that is? Flavor? Because
Sure,
of
flavor's
your
fine.
meat knowledge?
It's my meat knowledge.
Yeah.
Gotta go with my meat knowledge.
Uh-huh. Stay
If
in
it's
school,
not
kids.
body, it's flavor.
Guys got that meat knowledge.
Sorry, we keep coming with t-shirt ideas tonight. If it's not body, it's flavor. On the back of a pair of like workout pants is incredible. Those are those are my new lazy day sweats.
It's not body, it's flavor.
All
write
right,
it down.
so so you're just looking for the scent of blood.
Yeah.
You're flipping with flavor, and I'm gonna say this is a spicy action because it's a little horrifying.
All right, I got clubs and I got a 6. So that's not a
7.
success.
No, that's because you've got +1 on that, so that is a success.
Okay.
If you
Well,
wanted,
6 with my +1.
oh, sorry, yeah, that's still a success.
Okay,
Yeah, just makes it 6 to 9 is the range.
great.
for
I will
success.
take
Okay.
it.
All right. You have caught the scent of. Oh, we've lost.
Oh, Sam.
Oh.
All right, back.
You're back.
Oh.
The blizzard may be affecting
Uh-oh.
Sam's camera.
Are you okay, Sam?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you now.
Okay,
Yay.
worked out.
It's winter here.
You catch the scent of blood, and you have a sort of. What does the inside of Garth's mind palace look like, where all the different scents of meat are kept? That enables you to like Sherlock Holmes-esque, like Batman detective vision, like see the
It's a
blood
spice
trails.
rack.
Your memory palace is a spice rack. Walk me through
Yeah.
that.
So it's a tower, right? It's the tower kind that spins. And so as we look into, like, zoom in close on Garth's mind. It goes in through his eye hole into this enormous tower of just cylindrical storage bays that twist in a big pillar, and you can see this spectral wisp of uh ash and smoke remove one of these uh Jurassic Park style uh one of these canisters, and inside is the alchemical uh molecular structure of the smell of meat.
Of turtle blood specifically.
Blood, yeah.
Yeah, you like go to bee blood, T.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Love that. Incredible. So you now have sort of a mind map that can get you down there. It's not a straight shot at all. Did anybody else have something they wanted to do in that moment? Boom, 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 boom.
I'm just encouraging, encouraging Fiery. You can do it.
I love that. All right.
Ooh,
Yes.
I have an idea.
Go ahead.
Can I, because I have a spice bandolier, we've established. Can I pull spices that I think would go well with turtle to help?
Absolutely. I love that. Wait, why?
Why do I have a spice bandolier?
No. What?
I thought it would
Because
help
that
with
would go in
the
the soup.
recall.
Are you guys trying to drink the soup?
No, but it would help with locating the smell of the soup.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't eat every food that I make.
That's totally fair. I love that. I
I don't.
I love that. Okay. Yeah. Um, give me a moment. How about this? I'm saying you're getting the spices ready. When you're a little bit closer, you'll be able to flip to help like pinpoint. You're gonna kind of triangulate with your skills. All right. So you guys are gonna stay together and all go to look for the vampire's lair. It sounds like
Yes.
wonderful. The Goombas sort of all of the zombified ones sort of turn on you and are trying to block your escape, but the one you gave coffee to is kind of running around, just being like trying to get them to snap out of it, and he's sort of wild-eyed.
I have an idea.
Mhm.
Can I set my egg timer to like 30 seconds and like send it off towards where the like big bell is?
Sure.
So it rings the go back to work bell.
I love that. Oh, damn. I'm not gonna make you flip for that. That's such a good idea. Yeah, yeah. You. I'm gonna say for ticking off one of your traits, that's just an automatic success. You send off your little egg timer friend. What's their name again?
I never named it. Um,
No time like the present.
no time like the present. What's an egg pun? Um,
Sheldon.
yeah, yeah, that's it.
Do you already have a token? You need one.
No, I spent it, I think. No, I didn't. I have one.
Perfect. You still have it. Okay, so you send Sheldon off, and what do they look like? Because I'm picturing one thing, but what are you picturing? Like, how many limbs do we have here?
Oh, 4 limbs, little arms that are only meant for climbing. It's literally egg. When you picture like cartoon egg, here, I'm just gonna draw it quick.
Sorry, wait. Arms that are only meant for climbing is hooks. Is what that.
They're pitons.
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry for the name. Hmm.
And I'm gonna give him a little
But it's
beret
pea like the food.
because he's also French.
Yes.
So pitons.
Those so
Oh.
quick and
Awesome.
good.
I'm obsessed.
As soon as I saw those arms, I was like, those can't do anything but climb.
Those can't do anything but climb, I think is what you mean.
Yeah.
In
And hold things.
I love
And
that.
make biscuits.
And
Yeah.
keep time.
And keep time.
They can do 4 things. Um, all right, yeah, this is an incredible automatic success. He runs off between the legs of the fighting Goombas, um, and you hear like the tick 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 sort of gets fainter and fainter as he runs off, and then sort of clambers into the work bell, and then when he goes off he's shook all around and he's slamming into every side of the metal bell, and there's an almighty um and all the workers sort of turn and are like, back to work, and trudge off, and the caffeine pilled one um sort of gives up on trying to rescue them temporarily and runs off to the coffee room to try to lead the others in revolt.
I shout at them as we exit the room and I say, listen to your friend, man. You're being manipulated.
One of them turns to you and is like, I have bills to pay. This is a good job. What are you talking about?
I go,
All right, you, you guys are staying together and heading down into the factory.
Does Lucifer have a trust fund? Can I just know that, like, real quick?
Lucifer doesn't really talk with this. When all of you guys were with your families, I was just chilling. I don't talk to my parents anymore. They don't get it.
Wow, we might have to have PvP social deduction for you to try to infer the size of the trust fund. May or may not exist. um, as you head down into the bowels of the factory, it's sort of a winding way, and you are going to have to pass through some other areas as you go. Um, the first one you get to directly underneath the chocolate river, and there's sort of a hydroponic garden where the chocolate drips down to feed plants, which looks a little gross, but what are you going to do? You see a wide patch of farmland stretching out far greater than this room should hold, and there's carrot sprouts poking out of the top as far as the eye can see in neat little rows. And there's Gloombas here operating on top of this huge metal crab that's stalking in between the rows, plucking the carrots out individually from the ground and toss them into a bin on its back. And then you see there's just two huge ovens like the size of city buses, and they're just churning out rows of carrot cake. Let's go around and help me make the world. These Gloompas are not focused like the zombies upstairs, nor are they focused like the caffeine makers. These are kind of like the fuck up Gloompas. How could the Gloompas here be better at harvesting these carrots? How are they messing up?
I think they're just kind of like throwing them willy nilly. Like, so some of them are falling on the ground. Some of them are not really making they're not getting where they're supposed to. It's kind of just like whatever type of thing. So they're not really paying attention to their job. They're just kind of doing it for doing its sake. So yeah, I think that's what the problem is.
I
They're
love that.
eating them. They're getting high on their own supply.
I love that.
Yeah, there's some of them that think that the the stalk of it is like a little tree growing, and they're waiting for what grows on that little tree.
It's awesome.
They're waiting?
They don't realize that a carrot is a root.
Carrot grows
or-
down. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're waiting for the thing that's gonna grow on the stalk of the
You see them
carrot.
passing over those, being like, not yet, not yet.
No, those aren't good yet.
Incredible. And Clint.
There's a group of them that decorate the carrot cakes. But they clearly don't know what a carrot looks like. And so they're they're taking their best guesses, but
Um, I'm intrigued. Can you give me an example of what not a carrot would look like?
I mean, if they think it's something that grows on this green stalk, right?
Hmm.
So it might be like two green stalks, and then sometimes carrots plants flower, and that's where you get seeds from.
Sure.
So it's like this like long flower stem with maybe a little bit of like the white seeds spraying out the top of it.
That's kind of beautiful.
Yeah,
Very nice.
a little phallic, but
So's a carrot.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, not a little phallic, I would say. All right, all right, incredible. Um, all of this to say, when you come in, these guys are not super focused on their job, and they turn to you, and they are looking for something to do um, that is not continue working. So when the voice comes over the intercom,
My kind of guys.
seize the interlopers. They all sort of make for you with their giant crab harvester coming up. You're about to be attacked. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna say, really, really, guys.
Like,
I feel
he's
like
the
these are your
boss.
people. Yeah.
Um,
Mm,
You do you want to make a stirring speech about the virtues of sloth? I don't know why I said it like that. Sloth,
Slow.
sloth,
was stirring supposed to be a food pun?
kind of.
yeah, I think I want to talk to them about the ethics of class solidarity and say, do you realize what's really happening here? Do you realize what you're providing? Upstairs, your own people are drinking their own blood. Is that what's happening? They're drinking their own blood and
Their
being
blood is being collected for the master who's going to drink it all in an ancient ritual.
okay, but that's not what's in
They're
the
being
river.
drugged.
Oh, it is also being put into the chocolate. You're right. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're being
So
drained left and right.
they're literally drinking their own blood to brainwash them into creating chocolate for a man who is then turning them into soup when they are no longer useful to him. And you are the fuel that is feeding that machine.
Now I'm gonna
I would say
say,
something like that.
do you think that uh that's magic or reason? Because I feel like you're trying to reason with them.
Can I help with spirit?
Whoever's making the roll, it's their attribute.
Okay.
But you can also donate your card if you want to help. How would you help this?
I would bring out the public access camera that fuels my magic. And say, we're boots on the ground here at the chocolate factory, meeting with the workers who are discussing the needs of the many outweighing the desires of the few. What do you guys think?
I love it.
Hold on
So
the microphone.
I think this is going to be spirit because you're trying to charge or capture people's imagination. So roll with spirit, and this is going to be a heart you're looking for.
And I'm giving him my card.
Yes, you can both flip, and he can choose whichever one he wants.
I did get hearts.
So we've got a 3 of diamonds or a 2 of hearts.
Well, just because they're both going to be failures, I'll take the hearts.
Absolutely. Um, they are utterly unmoved by your pleas and protestations and your stirring manifestos. And they say, like, hey, man, it's tough out here. And they snip their giant crab claws at you as they move the metal monstrosity closer.
I whisper with venom in my voice. Yeah, man, you're just doing your job. And then I spit on the ground in front of me.
Hell yeah. Um, one of them in the back is disgusted, and he picks up a big lumpy sack of ugly offset produce and tosses it at you, and that's your item you get.
Question.
Right.
Yeah.
If they don't know what carrots look like and they think it's ugly offset produce, would it just be normal carrots?
Oh, I meant other vegetables.
Oh, okay.
Uh, But if you prefer just carrots, yeah, you can take those, John.
I will let Jordan make that call.
So this is like a box of imperfect foods. Is that
Exactly. Yes. Yes. This is they pick up a Misfits Market box and they
yeah. No, I love that. I love that. Ugly food needs a home too, you know?
yeah.
And ugly people.
Do you say that to them?
I say it out loud.
They're like, get them! They're trying to appeal to our class sensibilities poorly, and they're calling us ugly. You are still being attacked. Sammy and Biscuit, what are you doing to get through these many attacking Gloompas?
Oh, I think she still has the meat tenderizer hammer thing. And I think she's just gonna just start like,
Conan the Barbarian.
yeah, just wildly just like, ah, like type of thing.
Incredible. Biscuit, how about you? Do you want to help
Hmm.
that, or do you want to do your own thing?
I
You
want to help Sandwich.
love it. How? What does that look like?
Oh gosh.
Is this like a Legolas and Gimli thing? Like, how do you wade into battle?
Yeah. Being at my short stature, I imagine if I pulled carrots out of the ground and swung them,
Like nunchucks?
yeah,
Oh my god,
I'm gonna
amazing.
quickly tie the ends of them.
Incredibly. Sammy, if you could flip with body, and this is spicy, so we're looking for spades.
Ooh.
So you got a
So I
six.
got a 6 of clubs plus one on my body.
Uh-huh. So that's seven. That is a success. And then Biscuit, what did you get?
I flipped a 7 for
Um,
body plus 0. I don't
so
think a plus 1's really gonna do anything to it, so I'll just stick with the 7.
yeah, because I was gonna say even with your token and her stat, that would be 9, so it wouldn't change that it's a success.
Mhm.
Fantastic. All right, so you guys have a bag of imperfect produce, and your two of your number carve away through these poor turtles, just laying waste to them. Uh, Describe for me what it looks like as you just
I think for every blooper we hit, like either coffee or some type of other candy flavored liquid explodes from their body.
Mm.
Sort of like when you like when you like step on like a grape.
oh my god, I love that.
No.
Oh my god.
Terrifying.
All right.
I I imagine Biscuit hits one of them, and it's like on the Mario where it goes into its shell, and then Sandwich hits it again, and then the shell takes off and hits a bunch of them in a row.
Yes.
All right, you have cleared this room, and you come out into another section of the factory, and you see all the alarms are going off, and there's Goombas like Goombas pouring out from different floors, going to arm different battle stations and rooms. Luckily, you have a heat map of where to go to track the blood, but you've got this like boss rush funnel extending out in front of you. And on that note, we are going to take a quick 10-minute break and return to conclude the adventure.
Amazing.
Okay. And we're back. Good evening. We are returning to our game of Food and Evil. We last left off. The imps were in a darkened corner of hell, having broken into the candy factory of the reclusive Count Chonka, um, and to find that he had hypnotized his turtle servants and was collecting their blood for a sorcerous ritual that would empower him to take over hell. They are trying to rush to the under basement to slay or reason with the count, and then to, I think the plan is to lead the turtles in a rousing speech to make them your employees. An excellent secondary goal. All right, you just bodied some turtles in a carrot farm. Just absolutely laid waste to these guys. Let me just pick back up where were we. All right. Exiting from the carrot farm, you see a cross fork. The blood scent trail goes either way. Would you like to visit the vampire offices or the gummy dragon pen?
Hmm. The offices. I don't know. I'm just making a decision here.
Sure. You burst into the offices and you see, yeah, this is where all of the the market research and the finances, logistics, all the like the things that the bookkeeping that keeps a factory running is done. And there's a bunch of pale crusty vampires sitting in front of old Windows 95 machines. There's paper stacked all over the place. Their pale skin is disgusting in the sallow glow of the CRTs. um, they all kind of look up at you as you enter, and the Count Chonka's voice comes over the intercom. Fools, seize them! They just sort of look back at their work. They're just typing away.
I just want to point out that these vampires shouldn't be able to use Windows 95 because at that point, computers didn't have a night mode.
Sure.
Sure. He said sure.
uh... What are you drinking? You're so proud of yourself.
Kirkland brand seltzer.
It's hot dog soda.
That is literally hot dog soda. Unbelievable. You had it there the whole time. All right. You see, the office is pretty empty, and there's just a couple of vampires working here. What do you see that lets you know that these vampires are deeply unsatisfied with the status quo?
They're all sitting at like cubicle style open concept desks, and they're all like looking at not Windows 95. Literally it says not Windows 95. Um and they're all, instead of like actively typing, they're doing that thing where when you're in front of the computer but you're just moving the mouse around to show
Oh,
that you're working but you're not working, and
just so that
occasionally
like
you type.
I love that. Yeah, like so that the key logger like sees that you're yeah, excellent. Who else?
There is a poster that it's one of those ones where you tear off numbers and there's like two of them left. And it says thinking about walking into the sunlight, try therapy instead.
My God, I love that. Love that. All right, who else?
They they've all got Dilbert cartoons on their cubicles.
Oh no.
That is hell.
Okay. And but that shows that they're unhappy with the current.
Yeah, I mean Dilbert. It's
Bad. It's bad.
yeah, it shows how bad it is.
I got it. It's a sign of the disease. And Nikki.
One of them's playing Spider Solitaire.
But not in like a fun recreational way. In
No.
like a yeah. Love that. Yeah. These vampires are sort of arrayed against you, and you can see the door at the far end of the room, and there's this thick haze of just despair and cold energy radiating from them. You're going to have to pass through. Um, they're not trying to stop you, but they hate themselves in this place so much that it's creating sort of a psychic feedback loop that's going to make it very difficult for you to get past them without doing something about it. What do you want to do?
Listen, guys, with your super longevity and, immortality, you're going to need a comprehensive healthcare package. And that's coming. We are taking this place over. We're going to go meet with the boss, and we're going to make sure that you guys get the benefits that you need so you can rest easy in the daytime.
I love that. That is absolutely spirit. That's a rousing speech. So you go ahead and flip with spirit and heart. This is a heart move. What we got?
I got an 8, but I did not get hearts.
Do you want to go ahead and oh wait, sorry, 8 plus your stat, which is 2, correct? 3?
3, 11.
Holy cow. So you get the taste that's a tasty success. All right, you instantly win them over. The promise of healthcare seemed key. Um, and they all sort of look up blearily from their monitors. Blah, 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 blah. Uh, and they stand up, and one of them is like, Count Chonka is a terrible, terrible overlord. He never lets us have any of the turtle blood, and he wants to just stockpile chocolate so that he can one day flood the market with it. We haven't sold anything in centuries. We just move these numbers around on spreadsheets back and forth, every day. More numbers. Are you making fun of my accent?
No, I that's how I laugh.
Oh, cool. They all Um, so they're gonna let you by, and one of them goes over to a cabinet in the wall. And he takes out like a long key shaped like a skeleton, sort of reclining in a coffin, and he puts it in, and he turns it, and he swings it out, and there is a break in case of emergency. Sort of, it looks like a one of those shrines in from medieval Europe, an ossuary. It's like a decorated collection of bones. Looks like the bones of a saint. They're gilded with gold leaf. They're holy icons. And he's anyway, if you want, this could be helpful. They all sort of retreat from it.
Yeah, I will take whatever my demon hands can hold.
For flavor, how do you break the glass?
It's sugar glass.
Beautiful.
So I just poke it.
Amazing. For that perfect success right off the bat, everybody tell me what item of vampire hunting equipment you would wish for.
Sandwich is gonna pull out garlic skewers.
Yes.
You took mine.
Yes. Garlic skewers. Let's get some kebabs going. All right, who else?
I'm
Back to
gonna
kebabs.
pull out some meat that's shaped into very fine point steaks.
Meats. Oh, there it is. Yep.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say there's also a sharp bit on the end, so it's like a tomahawk steak.
Ooh, good.
Going either way.
Take an inspiration.
I already have it. Can I give it to
No,
Sam?
I was telling Ryland to take an inspiration.
Fire. What else? Oh,
I'll get I'll get like a water pistol because moving water, they can't stand in moving water.
sure.
And I'm taking his hot cross buns.
Hot cross buns.
Because it's the cross.
Now, just for a visual, is that a hot steaming bun with a cross burned into it?
It's 2 buns.
And the crosses, when you put them together, you get kind of a like.
Sure, you got to squeeze them together. That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay, that's what I was
Yeah.
picturing. Yeah. Love it. All right. If you
I
have a
think we
different
were
way
all
that
picturing squeezing bones together.
you have a different way that would be effective against a vampire, pitch me on it. But I was trying to figure out like how it was.
No, I love that.
Cool.
How it's like a crucifix.
Sorry, I'm just picturing a really bad remake of Dracula where Van Helsing clenches his butt cheeks together to form a cross.
And there's a tattoo that he has to.
You know
in Latin.
the trope about tattooing mom on your ass by just doing an M on either side.
Is that
It would just be the opposite of that, where you're just
wow?
It's
Oh.
it's
We're gonna-
2 parts.
oh well, yeah. If you flip it over,
Also, I don't know if that's a trope. So much as an urban legend
urban legend, sure.
that I heard about in middle school.
Yeah.
Incredible.
This inspired me. My water one was not very good. But can I
Go
have
ahead.
can I have a cross made out of cauliflower? It's my crucifix.
There
Oh,
it is.
Fuck you.
That's all,
Ew.
folks.
There.
And that's the end of our game. Thanks everybody for coming.
I know we can only get one. Can Jordan get 2 for that?
Nope. 'Cause it would never end. You got to just use it, and then you get to have the satisfaction of getting another one. All right, unbelievable. So you are all stocked up. You're all stocked, locked, and loaded. Let's double check. I am going to say you are going to have an issue where when you try to use these, they are going to rebound on you a little bit because you are also unholy beings. So we'll take that into effect when the time comes. All right. Continuing downward into the bowels of the factory. How are the demons feeling? What are you guys talking about? Are your spirits high?
I imagine that Biscuit is really upset with the amount of stairs that we've had to walk down as a smaller person.
I love that. Anybody else?
I still think that we should film our own training videos.
I
I really
so too.
think we've got what it takes.
Sam, you really have this like wow factor about you.
Thank you.
The way that you explain things makes sense in here and in here, just makes sense.
Do you guys want to do that before you continue?
Is there a... I like the idea we stumble upon like a video studio where these training videos are made.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because the vampires are so friendly towards you that they're sort of
Look-
showing you what they've got, and they like push open the door to a long abandoned crypt full of like marketing equipment for doing ad reels that hasn't been used in centuries.
I mean, you tried to use mirrors on creatures that can't be seen in mirrors, so that makes sense.
Yeah, the whole thing was kind of a tax write-off. It was pretty stupid.
No, we can make great use of this. This is awesome. Exactly what we need.
Okay.
I
you
set
guys
up my
know-
camera.
I was gonna say, do you guys know how to run this? Do you want one?
Yeah, I went to film school.
Right.
That
And
is
then
a
I
point
give-
toward
Cool.
trust fund.
Yeah, I give Guy Fieri a look like, don't judge me. You don't know.
I didn't make it through high school.
I have my master's degree in.
The levels of success and education on this truck are crazy.
All right, you guys are trying to shoot an inspirational training video.
Yeah.
Who wants to flip for that, and who's helping?
I want to flip for it.
Please.
Okay. Strong.
I would love to help.
Okay.
I would love
Um,
everybody's help. Everyone needs
I will say
Too.
we're all, so yes, Nikki's gonna flip using her spirit attribute. You're all gonna help. I need you to tell me what this sounds like. So, starting with Nikki, I want to hear what this video sounds like.
Hey guys, I'm coming at you from the bowels of the Chocolate Castle. What's going on? Today, we're going to learn about taking space. And then I'm going to pass it off to somebody else. We're going to come up one at a time like an improv troupe.
Incredible.
Sam's gonna be like, so when you want to take up space, wait, she's gonna do because Sam's never done like a video before, and this is the first time in front of a camera. And she's gonna, when you want to take up space, you have to be present, and when you want to be present, you have to make sure that your presence is in front of everyone to take up the space.
Incredible.
There's that wow factor.
You guys just look at Biscuits crying.
Wait, you're both helping though. How are you getting there?
Oh, I'm like go on camera too. Doing all that stuff.
And with that, it is mandatory and important that you are taking up space multiple times a day.
That's
Making sure that that space taken up is also filled with caffeine and coffee. And if you've had a lot of that, maybe have a little chocolate, but not a lot. Balance it out. We want the space to be balanced.
And
Like a
as soon
good-
as you have like a little bit of dead air, Sam's gonna go stretching out and claiming your area is well and proper for setting boundaries and coaching yourself into speaking your conversations into the space without saying sorry is a good thing to do.
Yes.
Yeah, no repetitive stress injuries. Am I right?
Yes.
Is that how you end it?
And then no, I'll with magic. I'll with magic like put text up on in front of them, and it says, "So remember, balance, boundaries, no repetitive stress injuries. The three B's of success."
But no.
Also, I know you're not thinking of it like this, but we're not changing any of that. In an ideal world, you're going to defeat their overlord and then be like, "We're your new boss. Watch this. This is gonna be your like get to know the new guys video," and that's amazing. All right, everybody flip, starting with Nikki.
Okay, here we go.
You're doing it with your spirit score. Oh my god, already a complete success.
Woo.
Incredible. Yeah, and it was the best one. Sam, if you want to reshuffle your deck, or I can do that if you like. So you're out of cards.
I flipped a 9.
Yep. But that is an incredible success from everybody. Boom. All right.
I got it. I will say I got a 2 plus my spirit, which is 0.
Well, you were all assisting Nikki, and she
Okay.
already had an 11 on her own. So you
Amazing.
all did great.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Incredible.
spend that chip on this one.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Wait, didn't you flip a 9?
No,
Sam
that was
flipped mine.
Sam.
That was me.
Oh, I'm blind as a bat. Oh, well, one of you
You
gets
can use
to that.
Sam's.
One
And
of you
can
got
I
to
throw
a-
my chip at it?
Yeah. I saw at least one 9 and an 8 come up. You're adding +3. There's chips in the mix. I was like, we're easily over 10. I didn't know who did it, but I was like, we
Okay.
fucking nailed this.
Okay.
I'm not worried. Double success, tasting success. So you've got this in the can. You're not. No one's there to see it.
Literally,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna.
because it's film.
Guys, we should submit this into festivals.
Real quick, I need everyone to give me the name of a film festival in hell.
We're all googling film festival.
Googling film festivals.
Sam, get in there.
Stiff.
Stiff, love it.
There we go.
Dust to Dawn Film Festival.
Dust to Dawn. You love that. Stiff. 2 more. Don't Google them. Call it like the movie film festival for films that are good. It doesn't have to be real.
um.
While you're thinking, I'm going to add mine,
I'm-
which is eyeballs! Exclamation point.
Cannibal.
Biscuit, Nikki. Got to give me one.
I have one. I just don't like it.
Say it.
Say it.
This was meant to be such a quick bit, and I absolutely killed the momentum. We gotta get
None
through
of
it.
us know film festivals.
Why?
Um,
Neither do I.
Steve's Porn Soundtrack Awards.
What was it? Steve's Porn Soundtrack Awards. I love that. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Doesn't have to sound at all real.
That's fair.
Biscuit,
I was
what's
just gonna
yours?
say Lucifer's,
Alright,
like
Come.
beautiful.
Oscars.
Damn
Lucifer's.
it was right there.
Oh, I love that. Like no apostrophe, plural. Lucifer's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
like
great.
you see a grinning row of demons going up and taking like a melting gold statue that like fuses to their hands with a little winged demon. Incredible.
And then they're put into servitude because their hands are fused and they can be taken.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Do you think we'll really win a
Yep.
furry with this?
Oh, at least.
Wow.
I put this in the ingredient list as new employee orientation video to differentiate it from the training videos you already had.
Incredible.
All right, you have made it through the vampire offices. And as you head back out, you see this kind of a split, and you can clearly tell there's like sort of more vampire stuff one way, and the rest is more factory nonsense. So you've got signs either way. Do you want to go to more like sites where they're making candy, or more vampire stuff? Put it bluntly.
Let's do vampire stuff, right? We're
I
after
feel
this
like the
count.
vampires like us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
one specifically doesn't.
We're more admin focused right now.
Yeah.
Get the spreadsheets in line, and then we can figure out what to do about the turtles.
Love it. So you continue on to like the sort of C-suite section of the offices. Entering into them, they're empty because all the vampires are sort of either back where you just came from or absent. And proceeding to the back, you enter the master's chambers at the back of where like the COO's office would be. And you see the den. This is a study full of wood paneling and elegant carpets. There's stacks of books, a roaring fireplace. You can see sort of hammock cots hanging from the ceiling, and you realize this is probably where all of the junior vampires sleep. Like it's a nice room, but they're like strung up like so much salami in a deli. There's a huge painting of what you have to assume is Count Chonka, hung up above a large oak desk. Let's see. Looking at it, you see. What does it look like again? Where did I put this? Boom. Tall, lanky, and trimmed to a T in a chocolate maroon corduroy suit. His incredibly dark eyes, like two glistening pools, even in the painting, that are sort of hard to look away from. He's posing in this sort of like early nobility style, and he's holding a little red jar, and you can see his sort of fangs protruding out over his lips. What else do you see looking around this room that lets you know that Count Chonka is exceptionally evil, even for hell?
He, uh, this is an office, right?
Mhm.
Up on the mantle, outside of just like the normal taxidermy, there's a taxidermy of Punch the monkey.
No.
No.
He's
Incredible.
evil.
What else?
There's a picture of him with like his arm. Uh,
No, no, no.
I'm gonna
I
go
was
check
gonna
if
say
Brownie's
like
picked up your attack.
you made me think of something worse than what I was gonna
What
say.
were you gonna say? What were you gonna say?
Say
I was
Mussolini.
gonna say
Say
Ronald
Mussolini.
Reagan, but now that you
Oh,
brought it up,
sure, sure,
now
sure,
that you
sure.
brought it up, Jeffrey Epstein.
That's what I thought you were gonna say. That's exactly what I thought you
It's
were gonna say.
Ryland's fault that we thought of that.
You all saw me see you.
He only has one book in his office, and it is The Art of the Deal.
Oh, that's so good.
Incredible. And I did say there were stacks
I
of
want
books,
to
so it's that.
I say he has one book visible, but there's another book hidden away that is the Art of War
Sun
hidden
Tzu.
somewhere.
Sun Tzu, yeah. Yeah,
Sun
it would
Tzu.
just be all copies of the art of just like stacks upon stacks of The Art of the Deal.
How to win friends and influence people and make them your undead thralls.
Yeah, yeah. This dude sucks. You are at an immediate standstill because there's no enemies in this room. Your scent trail clearly leads into this room, and you know that there's somewhere that this exits to, but you don't see an obvious exit. How do you search or divine hidden exits, trapdoors, or other sliding panels?
Similarly to my ability to find an empty room, I'm also known to stash some things away every now and then. So I've probably got a pretty keen sense for little hidey holes and stuff.
My God, I love that. I think because you framed it as part of your um, God, we are getting such a rich portrait of your character at this point in time. I really like know this dude. I feel like, or have met him. All right, so this is going to be magic, and I think this is salty because you're using your mental faculties. What do you got?
Oh,
7 of diamonds. And do you want to add? If you can bump that up, what's your stat in that?
my magic is 3.
Oh, so that's a double success. You match on a flavor and it's a tasty success. Incredible.
This is so different than how the last 2 games went, where I never succeeded at one single thing.
You absolutely.
I'm just
Actually,
kind of
wait.
like kicking
Yeah,
around,
there we go.
like
Exactly.
yeah, and then it's something just opens, and I'm like, oh, here.
So you Mr. Magoo your way around the room, just kind of like knocking into shit. I'm going to say there are twin griffin statuaries flanking the roaring fireplace, and you've sort of given up, and you go to like lean on one, and it sort of and one of the oak panels slides in, and at the same time, a secret compartment opens up in the desk, and there's decanters of fine aged blood from different animals, and a selection of like secret documents with blackmail material about high ranking demons, and and some little snacks, and because it's a tasty success, what else would you like to take from this desk?
Um,
What do you think a powerful evil vampire would have in his desk?
a jar of jelly beans, probably.
Hey, why?
Oh,
Gummy
because I
bears.
think, yeah, I think it was like Reagan or somebody would always keep a jar of jelly beans in the
Is it?
Oval Office.
Can
Love
it
it.
just be the like the bad tasting ones?
Yeah. What do you think the bad tasting
Yeah,
one?
what are the?
A booger?
The oh, like Harry
Like Birdie Bots.
Well, no, there's like mystery jelly beans where it's like two of them look the same, but like one's a good flavor and one's just awful.
because I would say classic jelly beans. The white ones are terrible. I think.
Oh. And I'm thinking of like actual heinous flavors.
I'm thinking of the black jelly beans.
Those are
Those are
licorice.
licorice, aren't they? They're bad.
Well, I'm not going to say that, but I think the white ones are like a knockoff pina colada, and they're no good. Let's
Weird.
say a jar of just the bad flavor of jelly beans. Incredible. The image of your tentacle like goes over piles of cash and diamonds, past blackmail material, world-shaking secrets.
Useless.
You're like jelly beans. Yes. Alrighty. We get a little bow bow. All right, you open up the sliding panel in the wall, and you are met with a slide that goes off into darkness, corkscrewing into mist and void.
Sandwich is gonna launch herself head first down the slide.
Hell yeah. I was gonna ask if it was head first or not. You fucking yes, excellent.
You're in the soup now. Thank you, Savage.
No, you don't know that. How is everyone going down the slide?
Biscuit's gonna try to go feet, like surf it.
Love that.
I'm going to go on my giant grill spatula, riding it like the skeleton sleds.
I need to Google what that is because I'm picturing definitely not the right thing.
Oh, it's an Olympic
Oh yes, of course.
thing.
Sorry. I thought there was a common image that everyone knew of a skeleton sledding, and I was like, "That's so up my alley. It's crazy. I wouldn't." And how do you go down the slide, Jordan?
Oh, I will like Goofy, kind of like legs up, torso up, just on my butt sliding, and I'll probably also call
Like
out
legs
like Goofy.
akimbo?
Yeah, like, and then also go like a woohoo or whatever Goofy does when.
That's Mario, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Goofy?
Yeah, he's like woo 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 or something.
Gwarsh.
He does say Gorsh too.
Say Gwarsh and he misses his dead wife. That's the two things I know about Goofy. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, that's canon, right? Anyway,
Yes.
anyway, hard pivot out of that. So you are all. Think of that scene at Adam's Family where they go through the secret slide and the library to get to the treasure vault. You are rocketing around corners, you're corkscrewing. This has got to be how the vampire gets down to the bottom of his lair, and it is fun as hell. As you go impossibly deep into the bowels of this factory, you see strange, fantastical creatures flitting by in the darkness. A cyclops, hundreds of feet tall, just sort of like waves slowly as you go. Skeletal dragon lich like flaps overhead. And you finally bottom out and come to a nice, calm, sliding stop. And you see just well, before you see it, Nikki, you smell it. Your nose for blood is overwhelmed. Your meat senses are ringing off the chain. And then you how do you react? Do you say something in that moment of just being like, "Oh my god, like we're going into an abattoir."
I open my mouth.
Incredible. You all see this, and then a moment later, you smell it too. And as the slide comes to a stop, you see just a vast space covered in slabs of pulsing flesh, huge white bones holding up the foundation stones of the factory. There's an enormous heart beating in the center of the room, the valves snaking up and connecting to the ceiling. And you can tell they're pipes from the factory connecting down into here, and like chocolate, coffee, frosting. Like this is the literal heart of the factory and the lifeblood of everything. There is just this. It's fairly nightmarish, but also probably normal to you guys. There's a deep pool all around it, filled with blood, and you see Count Chonka standing before it, and he's got little sort of tally marks where the blood is slowly filling up higher and higher and higher, and it's almost full. And he says, "What are you doing here? This is private property. You are trespassing. I have to ask you to leave."
Now
I've
you
got
ask us to leave?
I've got terrible news.
What?
We're opening an investigation. We're the new HR department.
No, 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 absolutely not. I do not have shareholders. There is no. I fired the boardroom eons ago. I do not.
We're contracted outside service.
By whose word?
The DOJ.
Fuck. He starts like he gets out a hell cell phone. He starts flipping. Wait. I have a guy for this. Wait.
While he's looking through his phone, I squeeze together my buns and yell freeze.
Incredible. I gotta flip with flavor, I think, because you're going
Sure.
off of the raw baked power of the buns. Flip,
7.
flip with flavor, and you're looking for I think spirit because you're trying to intimidate him. So you're sorry, I was saying I said flavor, and I want it to be spicy because it's an attack. So you're looking for spades. What did you get?
I did not get any of those, but I did get a 7.
Cool. Ready. That's a successful complication. He sort of staggers and drops the phone, and he's just like, "What the hell? I thought you were the DOJ. What is this? Is very irregular."
Department of Jesus.
And then
Yeah, when she says that, I bring up my crucifix. too.
Oh, and he goes, "Oh, wonderful, a holy war! I love this. I understand." And he howls at you, and his mouth splits into like a millipede-like grin as like extra teeth unfold themselves from the sides, and
Can
his
I try to
back
throw
starts.
steak
Yeah.
into his mouth?
Yes. Yes. This would
Eat
either
this.
be flavor because you're technically feeding somebody, or body because you're doing a dexterity action.
I would love it to be flavor.
Do flavor. That was my first thought. Do flavor and also spades, which is an attack action. So that's
So 5. So this plus 2 plus this is 6.
boom. That's a success with a complication. He's like mid transformation, his back elongating, spikes coming out of the sides, and the steak goes right in his mouth, and he's like, and it's choking him. And as he starts to like clutch his throat, his back half still elongating starts to just thrash wildly, and it smashes in between you and pushes you all in different directions, separating you.
Ah!
And some of you are in risk of dropping into the turtle blood. Who's next?
Sandwich is going to take her skewer of garlic and, like a sword, go rushing toward him. As you said, his mouth opens wide,
Uh-huh.
and she's going to shove the entire skewer of garlic down his gullet.
I love that. I'm gonna say he's trying to close it, but the steak from Biscuit is wedging it open actually in a way where he's like it's like holding his throat open, and then you like Saint George and the Dragon with this. Get in there. All right. That's gonna be body. Flip for it, and again, spice. You're looking for spades. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, that's a 6 of
6
clubs.
plus 1, so a 7.
Fantastic. That's still a successful complication. You drive the spear, the kebab skewer down through his gullet, and he's being burned from the inside from the garlic oils. He starts screaming. "Ah!" His throat is choked. He's still not down though, unfortunately. And as you're close to him, you see this horrible like spine sprouting out from him. It's like he's trying to grow vampire teeth in every direction, and they start to push out, sort of porcupine like, tearing into your flesh, and you're pushed back.
Quick, put a bunch of veggies on him so he becomes a skewer too.
I am going
Oh, the
to
misfit veggies.
recall the the story. There was a book written about Count Chonka by a very famous fork. Uh, Bran Poker wrote the story of uh,
I love the idea that she's gone. You killed Biscuit.
Biscuit went to go get Brownie inside head.
Bran Poker wrote the story of Chonka. And there was at the end of it a righteous hero who defeated Chonka. And so I'll rush up with my crucifix and I'll sing in his face with holy power and we are Charlie Bucket. We carry the flame.
I feel like that's, huh?
We Are Charlie Bucket is a crazy poll.
Yeah. The singing, the singing is so hard for me to place. I guess
Van
magic.
Helsing. Van Helsing.
Yes, that's right.
Well, I'm also in a band, you know.
I guess that's magic. Singing is magic. So flip with magic and looking for spades. We need a tasty
Standing over
success to
till
put him
Van
down.
Helsing's.
That's great.
It's a 6 plus what?
6 of hearts, yes. +3.
That's 9, and then you can spend one of your tokens.
I'll spend my token. Why
Fantastic. Yeah,
not? Go
we've
big or
had
go home.
we've had only successes with complications so far, which have damaged him, but we need that tasty success to put him over the edge. Ooh.
Oh, that looks
Brownie to
good.
share with class.
Thank you. I like this in a bowl makes think you could pour like a nice sauce on it.
Yeah.
Um. Anyway, very different vibe switch. So this horrible, writhing, millipedal vampire king screaming and thrashing, his throat caught open with a steak, his gullet completely engorged and stabbed through with a garlic skewer, his what was the first thing we did to him?
Steak.
What am I missing?
Crucifix.
Oh,
Hot
the
cross
hot cross,
buns.
Oh, the bun.
the hot cross buns force him into his monstrous form, and then you come in with the crucifix. Describe what that looks like. How do you put him down?
I'm all, you know, we're all gathered on him, each the one doing its damage, and he's just on the edge, and so I rush up using the the opening made for this and just hold the cauliflower in his face. And first he kind of winces because the cauliflower is stinky, um, just on its own. But then he realizes that it is the most holy symbol in the in the Western world, the cross of Jesus Christ, and then I invoke the name of the most holy young man, and this is the true turning point of battle. Charlie Bucket's name is invoked in song and hymn.
Of course,
Yeah.
from the story written by classic Nepalese lentil Roald Dahl.
So good. So good. All right, I'm just giving out tokens left and right. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and his body just disintegrates or whatever.
Or whatever.
I think you say that, and he screams and thrashes, sort of dark blood spewing out as he's like basically staked to the floor by these multiple stakes. Um, and as he dies, his sort of magical hold on the summoning fades, and the giant heart above you beats, and the blood pool slowly starts to drain, and it's sort of being sucked up and reabsorbed into the factory, and you see like the heart beat with renewed vigor. Um, and it's being sent out chambers of the factory, machines are turning on, things are happening. No one is in charge of this place at the moment, but it is humming like it hasn't in a long time. This guy was siphoning power from the workers to feed himself, and that's now being poured right back in.
We need to
what's
gather everybody in the conference room then, I think.
Oh, sorry. One last thing. What part of the vampire do you take as an ingredient?
Mm.
Where do you
His
have
blood
fangs?
balls.
Blood balls. That's what I'm hearing. Unless you have a different pitch, Jordan.
No.
Very good. You got blood balls. What's the plan now? You've slain the evil at the heart of this, but that means that it's now headless.
Yeah, we gather everybody. We get on the announcement speaker. How is he communicating?
Mostly his dark will.
Mm.
But I'm gonna say if you toss his body, you could probably find a little like intercom thing.
Yeah. I say Chonka is dead. We have a movie to show you, much like Chonka, and it shall amaze you.
You hear sort of a murmur through like the feedback. You can kind of hear the other side, and you hear some of the turtles being like, "Oh my God, is Timothy Chalamet going to be in this movie? Do you think that's what he meant?" I'm so excited. I feel like he knows close-up magic, and he's waiting for the right time to show everybody. So I don't know where that came from. You need to get back up to the factory floor before more of these turtles realize that they're free and could do anything. You need to establish control. You came down here in a giant slide. That's not going to do any good. What would be the quickest way to get back up to this factory?
Artery.
Yeah. You're going to have to guess which one is right one, or figure out something to communicate with the heart to ask it. What do you do?
Actually, so we can do an artery, but like it's one of those like in those corporate buildings they have those mail slots, like those tube mail slot things, where you kind of put the tube in and
Mhm.
like it goes to the different floors and stuff.
Yeah, it's like a whole bunch of those.
Yeah. So and it doesn't matter because it always ends up in the same place. Sort of like when,
Ah.
yeah.
So yeah, I would love though if you could figure out how you're choosing the right one.
They say that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I don't know how that helps, but we're
Well,
trying to
he's a
get to the heart.
vampire, so like he doesn't eat; he just drinks blood. So
There's
like,
also this weird glass elevator over here. You guys want to try that?
Oh,
let's do that.
maybe the glass elevator.
I love that. That's kind of what I was looking for. Yeah. Anything works.
No.
You could have used the heart, but it's just like, yeah, like what's your idea? Oh my God. So
I heard we need to watch out for vermicious canids.
the glass elevator, like all glass elevators in literature, has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of buttons on every surface. Flip with reason to figure out the right one to push, so you don't just punch through the roof and go into the stratosphere.
Which one's reason?
Oh, sorry, my brain. Mind.
I'm not going to do that.
Jumping between too many games.
All of us flipping for mind.
Maybe our food tech who's pretty smart.
Mm-hmm.
No.
What do we get?
Help!
Can I help?
Yeah. And also diamonds are the preferred suit. So if you can get diamonds, but either way, what do we got? So that was
On the way up, I accidentally spill my cup of coffee that I still have on the controls.
short
That's how I
circuit whip,
help.
of course.
Yes.
So Sammy flipped a 2. What is Garth Fiery gonna flip?
7.
Nice.
Fantastic. And that's at a +2, so that's a 9. Success of the complication.
Plus,
All right.
you said mind. I have a +2 for mind.
Right, so that's 9, correct?
Oh, okay, cool.
Can I throw in my chip?
Sure. Oh,
But I'll make it a 10, right?
yeah, you were right there. I didn't notice. Fantastic. So you spill coffee all over this, just as Sammy is attempting to get the right one. And it kind of makes your job easier because it shorts out about half the buttons. So then it makes it much easier for you to look around and go, oh, well, it's this one. And you push it. The doors close. There's a cheery little message, sort of like bing bong. And you hear like a young, chipper vampire being like, please stand clear of the doors. Uh, and the
And clear
heart
the closing doors, please.
the heart pulses cheerfully as you ascend out of its meat sanctuary. Um, and as you sail up into the sort of larger body of the factory, you find yourself ascending through a twisting series of hidden walkways and tubes. And you come right up, emerging through darkness, and then pouring off the sides of the elevator. You realize you are emerging from the chocolate river, and you come up sort of right on top of a little gilded footbridge, and the turtles are crowding around. They're pouring in from all over the factory to see the new bosses. They're wary, they're confused, they're not sure if you wish them ill or not. Some of them are still brainwashed.
As we come out as just like a scene from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory,
Hmm.
can can Biscuit be singing "Come with me, and we'll see of a world of decentralization"?
Gosh. I love that. What is everyone else doing to appeal to them?
I'm rolling out the TV with the VCR under
Oh,
it.
sorry. Wait. Yes. No. This is. I literally forgot. This is the final dish. How do
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
put these together? So yeah, let's go ahead and cross them out. So this is a complexity 6. I think we're at 15. So you're going to be flipping at +7. That's not how math works. I'm very tired. I'll figure that out. But yeah, let's go through. Tell me how you're combining these ingredients to not just win over the turtles, but to set yourselves up as the new Wonkas, no longer Chonkas.
Well, I'm rolling out the VCR so we can play the tapes.
Hmm.
Um, so new employee orientation video and the training videos I will take.
Incredible.
And I will do the the intro to get them rolling.
I love that. Who's next?
And then Sandwich is going to, as everyone sits down to watch the training videos with the new employee orientation, is going to hand out the hot dog flavored sodas to everyone. Um, and make sure everyone has one of those, as well as, I mean, I feel like some of them who have like that zombie like aura of them need a memory quilt. So
Oh,
I'm gonna give them like a little quilt for them to like tuck in to get ready to watch.
I love that. What else? What else?
While they're rolling out this VCR TV set, I will be rolling out some dough, and making a not pizza, with all the things that you don't want on pizza. And so it will actually be the rejection of the idea. So we're gonna have some bad flavored jelly beans. We're gonna have some ugly produce. And what else is bad?
And I think, and I'm gonna say you already used garlic skewers, tomahawk steak. All the stuff you used to kill him is
Yeah,
already
off the
taken care of.
table. Yeah.
So
But I will when people come up and they're like, that looks bad, and I'll be like, yeah, it is bad. And if we ever offer it to you, it's a bad sign. So remember, if anybody ever tries to take away your break, um, you need to uh, think about this pizza. And I will offer them the concept of holding space.
nice. You see, a couple of the turtles are really like they struggle with it for a moment because they've been toiling here for a long time, and then they're just like, Yeah. We don't answer to anybody. Not even you. We
Yeah,
just
no
work
gods, no
here.
masters. Fuck yeah.
Oh shit. A couple of them are inspired and go and start like a small zine press.
You own the means of production, but we actually own the means of production
You own the means of production under us.
when we're not around.
um, Samich and I are going to stage OSHA akin safety training videos using the blood balls to be our what not to do's with the machinery, showing how delicate fleshy bits can be absolutely destroyed within the bowels of our factory machinery.
Incredible. And two
And
last.
I'm gonna take the industrial licorice to block off a section of the room. And use the giant vampire teeth to make myself look like a vampire to give employees space to air out their grievances with their boss because they didn't get a chance to.
Wow.
Oh, that's so
Wow.
good. Wait, so sorry, do you make kind of like an effigy of him
Yeah.
that people can like? That's so smart to take over, and I mean, this is so also manipulative to be like, this is a statue of the old guy we throw shit at. Fuck him, am I right? We're the new guys.
We're nothing like him.
This is
Yeah.
this is a full court press. You guys are convincing.
I turn a chair around and sit on it backwards so I look cool.
I stand on a desk.
I tell people to tear up their textbooks.
You see like a machine operator tearing up a safety regulations handbook.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, who's gonna flip for this?
Not me.
I've got a 2 and a 4 left in my deck.
Oh, so because this would normally be us pulling our cards together, you'll just use the spinner.
Oh,
Oh,
just
that's right.
Spinner.
It's just a spinner and it's at +9. So
Do it.
Do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, you
Do
do
it.
Oh!
ah! So +9, that's a 10. It's a success.
Yay!
You guys had so many ingredients. That's a tasty success. You absolutely win. We see a Dead Poet Society style capitalist montage of you
Oh,
winning
Wonka,
over.
my Wonka.
Yes, yes. They all stand on the shelves of their dead coworkers. Yeah. When the GM calls you back, the GM of Hell calls you back to figure out what happened. What do you tell them? Are you guys gonna stay and take over the factory?
It
Or you can-
might be a nice place to settle down and not have to drive around in our food truck anymore. I know that I've been promising Sheldon a stable home for a while now.
Sandwich is
Look
gonna
at all
grab
these extra shells around. Am I right?
Sandwich is gonna grab the phone and go, hey GM, we learned to speak authentically and not to use filler words like sorry. So we are not going to say sorry that we're going to stay here and be the new Wonkers because we need to share our thoughts and ideas and opinions in meetings in social settings and occupy space.
Garth
Thank
is
you.
stopping.
It's like, you're quitting? You're dead to me. And he hangs up. Real quick, can we see a montage of how do you transform this factory to have specialized zones for each of you? You're no longer limited by just making candy. The heart and the body of this great machine can make anything. So, what do you make as a fry cook? What do you make as a pastry chef? What do you make as a lab jockey?
I take over the turtle soup room. I empty all the turtle soup out and I fill it with coals, put a big metal grate on top, and fry up all my grill stuff in the basement. So all that nice smoke can be channeled up into the other rooms and make some nice smoky chocolates.
I love that. I'm picturing you somehow find a way where this isn't damaging to the factory. The heart is still beating, and
Mhm.
then the walls of meat I described are just slowly rotating like shawarma around this open charcoal pit.
Now I'm hungry.
I'm very hungry. Who else?
Biscuit's gonna take the floor that has the floor with chocolate specifically,
Mhm.
and she's going to refine it so that they can mix the coffee into the chocolate to get a nice balance, so it's not too much of a downer mixed with too much of an upper.
Mm.
Um,
Are you keeping some of the turtle blood as like the ingredient X that made the factory famous?
I would consult with the turtles if they feel comfortable with that.
Mm. Okay.
I do some of my patented wandering. Um, and I kind of am like, what is my space here? Is there a space for me? And then I think about what I've been doing this whole time, and I realized that like nobody ever listened to what I thought about working conditions when I was a fry cook. They were like, shut the fuck up and fry our food. But when I started to take on more responsibility in a team focused thing, I I feel I thrived a little more than over the past couple sessions. And I'm thinking about how being here and interacting with Wonka and seeing his poor condition or Chonka, sorry, seeing his poor working conditions actually inspired me. And right before I left the room of the Goombas, one of them shouted out to me, Lucy, is it true you were his friend? And I think about that and I go, no, that guy was friends with fucking Jeffrey Epstein. and then, and then I take on more of a management role and I encourage
That's
them
where
to
that went. Sorry, keep going. Keep going.
yeah, I
Oh,
encourage them to like sing at work and they're like one small day in the chocolate factory and all that kind of stuff, you know?
Incredible, Sammy.
Oompa
Sandwich
Loompa
is going to
Loompa
be in
Loompa.
the food lab where she's been picking apart the hot dog soda because it's fascinating. Don't understand why it's fascinating, but it is
If it isn't fried
fascinating.
butter.
And occasionally you see they put a camera up with some ring lights and a key light, and they sit in front of the camera and just do training videos for the entire company over and over again about taking up space. To
I love sandwich so much.
So good. What an incredible place to work. What do you guys call the factory?
I don't know. Oh,
Ooh,
how
chocolate
about go
barovia.
Chocolate Barovia?
Like chocolate bar.
Yeah, chocolate Barovia. That's cool.
That's pretty fun.
What were
Cool.
you gonna suggest, Sam?
No idea. I forgot.
That's what we
This is a,
call it.
this is
No, oh, filler chocolate factory because you need to fill and take up space.
Filler Chocolate Factory, your new home, your place of plenty, better than a food truck, better even than your own restaurant. People come from all over hell and the multiverse to try the things you make. You have a loyal staff, but not slavishly loyal, like not unthinking, unquestioningly loyal. A staff of like pretty cool turtles who are more like family members sometimes. Um, than
It's
than
not a
than
toxic
employees.
environment.
No,
We're like a family here.
like a family. Um, do you all stay and co-manage, or does one of you run the factory and the rest of you like still go out and adventure?
I feel like sandwich has got to be the face.
Mhm.
Mm.
All you
You're
That's
see
on,
is
Joe
this.
energy right there.
yeah, yeah. You're on the floor to ceiling banners that are in the atrium.
Yep.
And the
Uh,
camera's right here, but it says take space.
I love that. Where does Garth go?
I think after a while, Garth um has a hard time being in the candy industry, so he develops his own mole sauce and
Ooh.
starts putting that out through the factory.
Well, also, you're not really in the candy industry if you have a giant shawarma.
That's true.
You could be selling meat.
Yeah.
Candied meat.
Imagine going to get a chocolate bar and you unwrap it and it's grilled meat in there.
Honestly, I'd be pretty down, and I
Yeah.
think Garth would be too.
Yeah.
I think that that's the new golden ticket is can you get a shawarma bar?
Wait, the rest are chocolate and then one in a
Yes.
thousand is grilled meat.
Yeah.
That's hell of a golden ticket. What is and we had Biscuit gets their chocolate facility. Um, and sorry, just to circle back, Lucifrier,
Yeah.
do they do anything there? Are they a COVID?
I'm like middle. I like most nepo babies who are my fail sons. You know, I
I'm picturing
probably
you
I
having like a Super 8 camcorder and like going around doing like
yeah,
cinema verite
but I
stuff.
end up slotting very easily into like middle management. I end up like a few years later like having minor success with a book that actually ends up being put on shelves next to The Art of War and all of those, and it's called The Three B's to Success. Uh,
What was it? Balance.
balance,
Balance.
boundaries, and avoiding
No
multiple
repetitive
stress
stress
injuries.
injuries.
But it's
The
but
three
no.
B's.
It's Bano.
But no.
And no repetitive stress injuries. That's right. The three B's, who can forget? We see an idyllic scene of the vampire office suites, happy and churning. It's a thriving workplace. It looks like Google headquarters, like year two. There's a bunch of games and like people making weird stuff. There's no desk. It's all like pods, and you're leading that team. You're the creative guy in the office, and they love you for it. Yeah, that's such a weird place to end it. I didn't think that was gonna be the last thing, but that's that's the last thing is your middle management
Hey,
success.
we all gotta settle at some point, you know?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta look at your life and go, that's good enough. That's
I
good enough.
love that. What a wonderful message for a highfalutin fantasy adventure of hijinks is to, as an adult,
Settle.
compromise and know your limitations and
Yeah.
take up space. If you learned one thing this game, it's you have to take up space in this world. Um, Thank you guys so much for playing. We'll leave the imps there. This has been an absolute riot. I've been Ryland. I wrote this game. I co-designed it. I will have other games coming out soon. In the meantime, I'm on the Gauntlet community and other parts of the internet. Find me, cowards. Sorry, I'm very tired. Please go around and uh, let us know where people can find you and if there's anything you'd like to plug. My thing to plug is this game is on backer kit for 4 days. Please go back if you haven't already. Um, Starting in whatever order you want to. You want to.
My name is Nikki. I don't have socials, but you can find me Nicolade on Discord.
My name
What?
is Jordan. You can call me Jojo. I'm at Brutal Kind on most socials, Instagram, Blue Sky. I run a podcast called Squeakles, a sequel podcast. We're writing a sequel to every movie ever. We've done Airbud, we've done The Departed, we've done Jurassic Park. We're in the middle of Forrest Gump. We just did Challengers for Valentine's Day. Give it a listen. It's a lot of fun time.
Hi, I'm Classic Sam NYGM, Classic Sam NYGM on all social media platforms, but specifically here on Twitch where I have two amazing shows. One is Chatting With, and the other one is GMing With, and you could catch me this Wednesday coming up with Robert Hartley GM for a special GMing With. A special feature on midweek Wednesday. So catch me for all those things. Also on YouTube as well.
Amazing. And I've been Clin. You can find me all over on as Clinstra, same as my name in chat. Mainly on Instagram. I kind of do a lot of random shit, and it's kind of wherever the wind takes me that day. So come hang out.
Fantastic. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night, impish endeavorers.